friends and chums, and welcome to the Gfinity TV League. We've got the first round of matches here in a brand new league. I'm joined by Joe.
Hello.
Joe, how you doing, Joe?
Yeah, very well. How are you going?
Pretty well. How did you get here, sir?
Many trains, many sweat boxes.
Yeah,
That is the London
you got
Underground.
here like 5 minutes before 6, and we were meant to be here at 5, so it was
Exactly.
kind of cutting it close. But that's transport in London for you. The game that we've got today, Joe, to start off with is Sigma against Empire. That'll be the first game. Then we've got Rock's Kiss against Sigma, and then we've got Sigma against Virtus Pro. So Sigma playing in 3 games today.
And these are all best of 1 games tonight.
Yep.
So we've got 3 games, or one after the other. Ones starting off tonight. We've got Empire versus Sigma.
Yep.
Awesome game. This is going to be
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Put a prize pool list here. As they go into the picks, they're not going to pick a band for the first prize is $3,500. That's for the end of the league. It's over 6 weeks, I think. Yeah, 6 weeks.
Yeah,
5
this is
weeks.
a 5-week league.
5 weeks. Yeah.
Which the lovely people get to see you. I think quite a bit actually.
Yeah, I can't do next week. I am busy, but then I will be back. Don't worry, you're Turkey to keep you company. It's fine. So next week, Fnatic against
10 seconds remaining.
So it's all weighted. Sigma playing a lot of games in the early days.
5
so we'll see
seconds
how
remaining.
they do. First prize $3,500, second prize $1,500, third prize $1,000.
Reserve
So
time.
we're into the picks and ban stage. Empire against Sigma. First ban for Empire is Bane. He's quite a good support hero, quite popular hero. Clockwork as well and Visage. So they're banning out the supports. You see this quite a lot. I wouldn't call Clock a support so much.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very common
Radiant
tactic you see these days. You know, banning out those key, support straight away. You see Visage going straight away. You see Bane going straight away, and then of course you've got the offlane and Clockwork. No one likes to go against that Clockwork.
Absolutely.
But alas, who have we just seen getting picked up by Sigma straight away?
This is funny because in most of the other events I've watched lately, Invoker is like the first hero banned because they changed him and he has become ridiculous. But he is. I love watching him play. I think when he gets through, nobody's like, oh, Invoker. He's always fun to watch, so that's good. And to counter him, we have another fun hero, Storm Spirit. So that should be a good fight mid. AA, that's interesting. AA first pick.
AA is not always a sort of support you see getting picked up quite a lot these days. He's got devastating ulti as well. You don't want to be on the receiving end of one of those.
Absolutely. Shadow Demon. A good support, good sort of all-rounder. He's good throughout the game because if you can disrupt the right hero at the right time, that can be huge. Especially someone like Storm Spirit, because that's handy. You can disrupt him, get in position for the follow-up stun. But so far, I like to see stuns in teams, and so far AA's stun is kind of tricky to land. Storm Spirit's got to be in there.
Yeah.
Last soon. I like to see a good sort of stun, like a Sand King stun, something like that. So it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
Exactly, especially got Empire just banning out Mirana as well. So there goes that lovely little stun as well.
Yep. Oh, well, they had to ban it because the Shadow Demon Mirana lane is disgusting.
Oh, yes.
What you do is you disrupt with Shadow Demon and then you fire the arrow and it's a guaranteed.
Perfect lineup, yeah.
It's ridiculous. Enchantress ban, it's funny because, bear in mind that we don't know these teams perhaps as well as some people might.
Yeah.
So we're not sure if some of these are respect bans or not. But as you were saying, the tactic of banning supports. Banning Dazzle, that's interesting, because we've seen Dazzle quite a bit more lately. He is a really, really good hero for keeping your key players in the game. I can't stand playing against the Dazzle.
Especially in the UK, see at the moment there is like a massive sort of thing, being dazzled.
Right, yeah. Well, in fact, at the ESL event we saw Dazzle quite often, didn't we? And you saw Invoker banned in like every game. Yeah, every single game, apart from once we made it through, and it was unfortunate. So they banned Luna, interesting. Okay, I like the picks and ban stage because when you think about it, when you and I played, Joe, no offense, but you're not a pro player, and you're not going to be, okay? When you and I play, like in a pub game, it's when it's all pick, everyone just picks whatever the hell they want.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what, I'm glad they brought in that thing where now you get a penalty, because there used to be that everybody would pick, and then a couple of guys wouldn't pick, and you'd pause the game, and you're meant to wait. I hated that.
Yeah, everyone hates that.
Yeah.
You was one of those people, I'm sure that's the worst.
No, I that's the problem. Is I had such a limited hero pool. I'd pick first. I'd be like, I don't want. If this hero gets picked out from under me, I'm in big trouble.
I've got nothing else to play.
Yeah. Honestly, my first I'd say out of my first 200 games, maybe 80 to 90 of them were Lich games, and I would insta lock Lich because if I didn't get him, we'd lose the game because I had no idea how to play any other hero.
Well, we all start somewhere. I think when I started off my Dota career, I think I had about 10 pages of Phantom Assassin. We'll just dive in the deep end.
Why PA?
I don't know. She was just quite hot.
Fun. Yeah, she's hot and she's fun. when you get a good crit with PA, it is always fun.
That is good.
So the third pick for Empire. Let's see. It's Wisp. Okay. So now this is interesting. Yeah, IO, whatever. It'll always be Wisp. You've got two ways they could do this. Obviously, there's the stun.
There's your
the
stun.
Dire
But I
team.
want to see what they're going to do with this IO. They need to get some really good ganking
IO,
potential,
Wisp
and there it
Tony,
is.
Wisp
Tiny.
Tony. So
Radiant
do you put
team
the
pick.
lane? I mean, people can run Wisp +1 mid, like you'll do like Wisp CK or Wisp Tiny mid. But I think you want to get the Storm Spirit mid, so they'll probably be. Well, and you could stick them in the off lane because they're so. I mean, geez, you can't kill those two. And then AA, I guess, support someone top or.
Exactly. I mean, with these really good teams, it's hard to exactly sort of suss out from
Yeah.
the off where they're going to be running this. I'd like to see the Storm Spirit solo mid,
10
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
with IO and Tiny on like a safe lane.
Yeah.
Even they
And
could do
then
like
AA
some sort of dirty tri lane, and if they have a really good off
They'd
lane.
They'd have
maybe.
to. They'd have because if you put AA in the off lane, I mean,
just
you'd
gonna
have to
get
put him with
melted.
someone. I mean, he's gonna get and he's
Reserve
gonna be up
time.
against the tri lane as well.
Is that the pun there as well? He's a nice guy.
Oh, I
Got
see,
melted. Yeah, yeah.
See,
Oh,
Joey, it's so clever. I didn't even notice it. Oh man. Okay.
Can we get
so
that recorded, please? Because I don't think Piran's ever going to say that again.
no. Okay. So.
But
well,
yeah,
they
there's
were
your
going
lovely-
for they were going for Team Blue strat, AA,
Yep.
Storm, IO, and then they blew it. See, they
Mm.
blew it. There's a pump for you. Joe. Now they're going to go Tony. So it's interesting if they can come back with another blue hero
Mhm.
and turn this around.
But yeah, you happy with that Sand King pickup? Barrel Strike,
one of my
big
favourite heroes.
stun. Obviously,
Like
gotta
he's
put it
a
on.
hero. I'll be honest with you. A lot of heroes, the speed with which the stun happens is huge. Like especially for setting up fights, they've got lots of setup. You've got Shadow Demon disrupt into Sunstrike,
Mhm.
which is big. You've got Sand King stun into Sunstrike, which is also good.
Yeah.
And then you've got like just in general Invoker being ridiculous. Sand King, Shadow Demon, and Invoker. That is a nice threesome. You want to get
Oh,
a couple
yes.
of other guys here, some more. I think some more damage. Maybe a good right clicker is what they need to go with. You're up against a Tony, and this is the other problem they've got to think about here. They've got no push at the moment, apart from with the Forged Spirits that
Yep.
Invoker can bring. If they don't have any good push, they're going to get pushed down by IO Tiny because that is just they're just going to go around and just they can take a tower in like 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially you've got the relocates as well. Saying that Dirk always mentions as well. The Invoker, the Forged Spirits. It's almost like having another hero early
Yeah.
games or the damage that they can deal out.
And
Obviously, depending
they
how they
also
choose
have
to level
they
it.
also have armor reduction, which is big. That's
Yeah.
really big, especially against someone who's going to maybe build something like an AC like Tiny. The armor reduction is big. So I think they need a combination of push and right click here. So I'll be interested to see what they pick up. They're
10
taking their
seconds
sweet
remaining.
time
Oh
about it.
yes, they're into their bonus time as well now. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They call it bonus time.
5 seconds
It's
remaining.
not even bonus time. Waiting time is what it is.
Wind Ranger at your
Wind
service.
Ranger.
Wind Runner.
Dire
For the
team
purists.
back.
It's going to be this for the whole night. Is how it's going to be.
It's that's their off laner. I'm gonna guess. Here's the funny thing. My friend Shane, you know Shane.
I know, Shane.
Everybody knows Shane. I cast with Shane and I play with Shane all the time. And Shane will always tell you Invoker needs farm. Like he
10
does. He's an awesome hero, but he
remaining.
does need farm. You got to
Oh,
get
yeah,
a few
yeah.
items. We've sometimes played and
5
put him in the
seconds
safe lane.
remaining.
I presume they won't because he does also benefit from levels. But if he's going to be up mid
Reserve
against Storm
time.
Spirit or against IO Tiny, he might. I don't know. They might think about putting Wind Runner mid. You can do it. That's all I'm saying. You
Oh yeah,
can
definitely
do
been
it.
done before, and like you said, well, that right click potential as well from Wind Ranger as well
Yeah.
can certainly.
She
bring a lot
can
of
get she
benefits.
can get there, and that's the thing. If you put her in the off lane and she does well, she can get some good items and she can get some good right click because they changed her ult, which was a big change for her. If you can build damage on her, her ult can become quite devastating.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That gives him a little bit of push. A little bit of push. The focus fire is quite handy for that. But we'll see what they come back with in terms of bans.
I think the biggest thing for Sigma though is they need to get that Invoker fed. They need to get the
10
mobility. Need a full
seconds
staff.
remaining. Yeah.
Blink dagger.
Yeah,
That's
or
gonna
you
be
I
key.
mean, people like to get Yules on him as well because then it's another setup for your spells.
Radiant
Basically,
team
you Yule
back.
staff someone, and then you can Sunstrike underneath them for when they land.
Certainly
So
is.
it's a Clinks ban and a Nyx ban.
Dire team pick.
So
Pretty
Nyx,
straightforward.
yeah, Nyx is great because they wanted to try and remove, I think, a hero who could go around and gank and then set up a relocate.
Yeah.
Because if you have the Wisp Tiny relocate on top of someone that Nyx is ganking, that's going to be pretty painful.
There's a lot of gank potential, but not as much teamfight potential though. Obviously, if Sigma was to stick together, then that gank potential does obviously fall apart straight away, unless of course Tiny just gets
10
well,
seconds
excuse the pun again, but huge.
Yeah, yeah.
Then,
You know, have you played Ability Draft yet?
5
yeah.
seconds
I was
Ah.
very disappointed to find that when it first came in, quite a few of like the abilities didn't work.
5 seconds
And one of them,
remaining.
they've only got 3 seconds left. It's a Nature's Prophet. Okay, so now they've got a lot of push
Radiant
with Wisp
team
Tiny and
pick.
Nature's Prophet. So now
Yeah.
what does Sigma come back with? I wonder. Weaver is still out there. That could give them some carry and some push. That's like split push. I wonder. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for Sigma. I like Empire's lineup here. I do like it. They've got
Sigma
that global,
got to be careful here.
the global strat. Nature's Prophet can TP in with a relocate as well. Storm Spirit is amazing at
He's just
like
anywhere.
ganking.
Yeah.
You got the AA ult coming in from all over the map. So Empire again with Team Global.
10 seconds
Now
remaining.
definitely you can see what, Nature's Prophet really brings it together. They're actually really strong pickup for these
5
guys.
seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Sigma really need to get something really good here. And in the
Yeah.
last second, Darkseer.
Ishkafel, the Darkseer.
So-
One of my favorite heroes. And if you're up against a Tiny, he's like, Dark, get a wall on him, and there you go. You get a free Tony. Like, that's as good as it gets. So this is going to be interesting because Sigma haven't really got what you call like a traditional #1 carry. So I wonder how they're going to lane this, but I think Funzy will mid with Invoker, but let's find out. I'm working the camera, folks, so bear with us. Luckily, they've got the key set up the way I like. Okay, so they always do this, right? This is you know what? This has bled into the pub game. The game is about to start pause, where you're meant to discuss strategies and lanes and things like that. You've got a minute and a half before the creeps spawn. That's what that time is for. It drives me up the wall. Anyway, so we've got Resolution on the Storm Spirit. Always want to fly on the AA. Silent on the Tony. Then we've got Mag on the Nature's Prophet. And who did I miss? Someone sneaking around the back.
Did you get AA?
Van Score on the Wisp. If these are not their actual names, I apologize, but I don't know. The players always mess around
So
with
this
the
is Paris on the Wind Ranger that we might know as Sochka.
names. Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah.
So
there you go.
that's on our little. Thank you to our
Thanks to our producer for that bit of
and
info.
DOTA 0 on the Sanking there is Pus.
Yeah.
And then we've got Mad on the Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
And then who else we got running around
We've
the middle?
got
Invoker.
Funzy, yeah, so Funzy on the Invoker. So they're gonna go easy out pick, says May. So what they're gonna do is put the Darkseer in the safe lane, and he will hopefully try and shut down I guess, or just get levels. And they're gonna go for an aggressive tri lane.
I'm liking this tri lane.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I
30
think it's
seconds to battle.
it's interesting. It's an interesting tri lane because you've got setup and you've got stun. You've got shackle, you've got disruption, and you've got the Sand King stun.
A lot of disabled potential there. Really, all they've got in return is got the tiny sort of stun,
Yeah.
slow from the IO Tether.
Yeah. Although there used to be a stun, which was ridiculous. The thing is, like, you'd normally expect them to put a Darkseer up here, because if you're up against a melee right clicker who's going to want farm, what you do is you put the Ion Shell on a creep,
battle
and he
begins.
can't get farm. But with the two ranged supports with him, they can just nuke down the Ion Shell creep and change it.
Yep.
It always seems a shame when they, like, I know the regen isn't going to do anything because you're at full health at the moment, but just eat it. It's delicious. Go and destroy it. It seems kind of crazy to me. So let's have a look. Vision. This is a ward spot. I didn't even know you could put it there.
Yeah, that's new.
It's
For me.
underneath the map. Look at that. It's actually in the rock. That's crazy. Just right where those birds were going to build a nest.
Yeah, poor guys.
We don't have in-game audio because I just got to listen to Joe breathe. So if something, I mean, we don't really need it. We know what's happening. It just seems weird.
We're that good at the game now that we are.
It's like Dota from the 1920s before they had sound.
It's like
So
fun.
I wonder how they're going to. Play this. It's gonna
I
be
think
interesting.
Tiny are in for a really difficult lane here.
Yeah, I mean, if the Wisp gets stunned, you've got the Shackle, the Sand King stun, and the disruption. I mean, once he gets Soul Catcher, the bonus damage you get from that is pretty crazy. 20% bonus damage. Just think about that. Like, I mean, that that can really help with those level 1 ganks. Wisp. I mean, he has got the tether to escape, but look at that. A couple of auto attacks from Windrunner, and he's down to 350 health. That's nothing. Sand King stun alone does like
They have got a
110.
rotation. Who's actually come in as well to help with this? So it's
Doesn't
tri lane versus tri lane on top, is it now?
Yeah, no, I think the AA is just going to be stacking.
Yeah.
But see, this is the problem when, like, it's so easy to nip in here when you're on the Radiant team and mess with this pull camp and pull that. I mean, if you can't do that down here as easily because it's a bit further. Do you know what I mean? Whereas this one is just like you can see from here what they're doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit tricky. So mid, let's have a look at some stats. I love stats.
Oh, everyone likes a bit of stats.
Storm Spirit is doing well mid. Invoker has only got 4 last hits compared to 10 and 3 for Storm Spirit. So he needs to get going. There is no audio, so remember, we won't hear them stuns and spells going off. So we'll have to be on the ball, and this could be first blood. There's a Sunstrike on top, but I don't think it hit.
Ooh.
He might just escape with the tether. Coming in with the
Rangers
slow
in
and
for the
Sand King. No, they managed to kill Mad. And now they're going to maybe kill the Sand King. One more auto attack. No. Oh, he just managed to get him. I thought he was going to salve through it, but no. So, in fact, they killed 2. Empire got 2 of them.
I take it all back. I thought Empire in for a tough run on top.
No, they
I'll
managed to
take it all
kill
back.
Sand King. So, I think we missed a kill. What did we miss?
I don't think we missed anything. It was just the 2
No,
kills.
we must have, because there's 2. Yeah, but which were the 2? I only saw 1.
I thought, didn't Tiny go? No, Tiny didn't go down.
No,
did he?
Tiny was fine. Who'd they kill? They killed Sand King. I guess they must have killed. Oh,
We have
we
that
can
lovely
find
one at
out.
the top
We
left,
can
yeah.
find out. They killed Shadow Demon. We missed that.
Ah.
That must have been on the back. Okay.
So did we miss the first blood of the first game?
Of course. Let's set a precedent here. First blood missed. No problem.
Damn straight.
Darkseer, level 4. See, now this is the thing with Darkseer. He's got a
Mhm.
bottle on the way. Some people go Soul Ring. I like to get a Soul Ring on him. But if you get a bottle, you don't need it because you can just use the bottle to spam your round shell. He is a hero that benefits from levels because generally speaking, you don't take your ult until you can get it
Yeah, level
twice,
10.
right?
Yeah.
10 and 11. So the more levels you get on him, the better.
He's
Nature's
really going
Prophet.
aggressive on his Nature's
Yeah,
actually.
well, I mean,
Just punch him in the
yeah,
face there.
absolutely punch him in the chops. Give him the old chops punch. So you've got to get boots on Sand King because his stun is garbage tier at level 1. But I mean, I guess the Shadow Demon's going to be the number 5 for them. So,
Yep.
Excuse me, Joe.
Joe Appearance dying there, yeah. So
Oh, dear.
level 1.
Yeah, I've had a cold for like 2 years.
Yeah, you've been really poorly.
Yeah, I don't know how it's happened.
You see the compassion in my voice there.
Yeah, Fear's been sick.
Again.
Yeah, it's this crummy weather, I swear to
Mm,
God.
mm.
Okay, so I will be interested to see how quickly Sand King can get a Blink Dagger if he can. Okay, in some games, like on the pro level, he often doesn't get a chance to get one.
Yeah.
It's only really at the kind of level where you're playing with someone who, like me or like Shane, just steals farm constantly and doesn't actually buy support items because you want to get that Blink Dagger. It's so agonizing. However, they have set up with Disruptor and they have the speed and the setup with Windrunner. So if she gets a push stick, she can set it up with a Shackle and then he can come in. So they might not even need one. Oh, this is the best rune to get as a Storm Spirit, is the regen rune.
And now if he goes to top lane, might see some more kills here.
Absolutely. If they can get a good stun with the Tony, he stuns the Shadow Demon.
Shadow Demon going
Toss,
down.
and he will go down. Round the back door, Storm Spirit there. TP reaction, but that's a nice stun from Sand King. But that is going to be another couple of kills go in the way of Empire. And so far, Sigma are getting rocked. They are losing top lane. And they are, well, who else? The TP rotation worked, which you would hope that it didn't, because he came top and it was worth it. If he'd come top and he hadn't got a kill, it wouldn't have been worth it. And because he had a TP, straight back in there.
Oh, we actually got the kill for that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's big for the Natures then.
So, yeah, we don't need a replay. It's we have replays tonight, guys. I've never worked with replays before. So, Joe, if you see something astounding, you let me know. And we will call up the replay from our beloved producer, Trap. And at the moment, we're rocking with the Nature's Prophet. This is interesting, right? Here's something for you, Joe.
Yeah, go.
If you go Jungle Prophet, you don't need to take anything past level 2 of Nature's Call, because you can kill everything in the camps with just level 2 Nature's Call.
Yeah, but sure, the mana drain, that's just like, it's not practical.
But no. I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying, you literally only need that.
I know, you literally could, yeah.
Yeah. But when you go in the safe, oh, there's the Sunstrike. See, look at that setup. That's just disgusting. Windrunner with a power shot. See, with the disruption, that sets up so much of else. The power shot, the Sunstrike. It's really, really, really nice. So that's a kill back for
Sigma, yeah.
For Sigma, but Darkseer died. Storm Spirit killed Darkseer. We missed that. So he rotated again and got a kill. There's too many kills happening. That's the problem with the Storm Spirit. When he starts rotating, especially if he gets something like a regen rune, he can just do what the heck he likes.
Exactly.
It's extremely difficult for someone like Darkseer because he can ball out of the woods, gets you in the tether, and then you've got Nature's Prophet can come and stick you in the trees, and you're in for a sad time.
Exactly. How's Funzy getting on down middle though? Like, he's been quiet.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he needs, is some uncontested time. And this is the funny thing, is once you go roaming as Storm Spirit, if you don't get kills, you're going to lose mid to Invoker because that's exactly what he wants. But of course, he is roaming and he is getting kills, or he's been involved in them, so he's perfectly happy.
He's not too far behind on the old last hits, but I think in terms of total net worth, I'd like to guess that Storm Spirit is probably ahead.
Let's look at net worth. There you
what
go.
You're
too good, Joe. I think it's because he's got 2 kills. That's
that's a pretty easy call.
He's got 1 kill, 1 assist, so yeah, he is. But I mean, Invoker's got a kill too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, the Wind Ranger stole it. With the
pesky Wind Ranger, the power shot there. Doing the thing there in the jungle.
Yeah.
Disrupting those waves.
See, now this is the one thing that they need to do, is they need to push, because they are going to be up against Nature's Prophet, Tony Wisp. So they do need to try and take towers as quickly as they can, but they're not going to be able to. I mean, they're losing 6-1. I think it's going to be very tough for them. I think it's going to be very, very tough for them. It's not looking good.
Oh, and did Invoker just went down as well?
God damn it! See, this is the problem. I can't hear the spells being cast, so I've just got to look at the minimap. It's kind of tricky. So here's my issue, Joe. Right? Is that no, he didn't die, did he?
Invoker just died. I'm pretty sure I just
Because
saw
it's
that.
6-1. I think he's seen anything, son. Look, he's right there.
But look at his deaths. Go look at his deaths.
His death. Oh, he's died once. God damn it! Always one step
This,
ahead.
this relationship's not going to work if you keep second guessing me like this.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I've got to have faith in you.
There's a massive difference though when you cast games between great teams like Sigma and Empire.
Right.
Then you compare it to UK DOTA.
Right. Oh wait. Paris in
fault.
trouble. There's the nice shot. Oh, how did that latch come on? The
That
angle
was
was
a
all
big
wrong.
latch. Shadow Demon goes
Yeah.
down. Wind Ranger follows.
Yeah, she's dying too. This could be a short one, folks. I mean, so yeah, 8-1. This is the problem I was saying is because they've got Tiny, they have no one on their lineup who can literally just stand toe to toe with Tiny.
And Tiny just evolved into not so tiny.
He is slightly bigger Tiny. So I mean, he's got a pretty disgusting late game. Like,
Oh yes.
like a lot of people like to say, as long as you've got Tiny Whisk, no matter how badly things are going, you're always in the game. Like
Yeah,
I've
you're always
seen,
gonna
I've seen a
find kills.
ton of games that end with base races. You will lose a base race to Tiny. It doesn't matter who
Once
you
he
are.
hits that big tree.
Exactly, and once he gets like attack speed and stuff, it's disgusting. Especially like that's why I like to see him with like Troll Warlord for the attack speed, or you know the Troll ult.
Yep.
Tony can just melt bases in like 2 seconds. The only heroes I think who can do that quite as quickly. Luna can do that with her base push, and Lone Druid when he gets the bear going. So this is going to be a deny on this tower. So they're not getting anything. So there, they push the tower down to deny range, but I think because Miguel died, they ended up getting nada. So 8-1 Empire. Let's look at some graphs. XP, well they're up
Ooh.
nearly 3k. Gold, they're up 2k. Bear in mind, we're not even at 10 minutes yet, and they've
Yeah.
got 8 kills. That's
This is
pretty
big.
unusual. Pretty unusual. You got Brown Boots on Sand King. I'll be interested to see what he goes for next. I mean, it's a long road to Blink Daggers from there, Joe. It is a long road.
He's got one last hit. That's pretty big.
Hey, sometimes you know.
Oh, AAL's just gone out.
Yeah,
is that,
there is an AAL.
Is that going to
against up.
catch?
I think if it does, I mean, it should land. It's
He's about to hit
it's so
two
cool
of
the
them.
way it lands. I think it's going to get maybe 3. And there goes
No,
the relocate.
not
Oh,
quite.
just missed. No, it's not. It's going to hit. No, it missed. Okay, but Shadow Demon manages to disrupt himself. Oh, they both stunned themselves. Look at that. That was a nice shackle, actually. Sorry, they didn't stun themselves. A nice shackle, but they're going to get Windrunner as well. Tony decides to give up. Can she get one more power shot? No.
Maybe the tower get him.
Tower. Yes.
Tony
Okay,
goes
good.
down.
But Storm Spirit
Storm
as well.
Spirit
They might
needs
be
to
able
get
turn
out of
this around,
there.
actually. Storm Spirit needs to run. Oh, there's the surge, but Sand King doesn't have mana. He doesn't have mana. It's on cooldown anyway. So even if he surged him, hoping he had enough to go in for one more stun, but he couldn't.
Comes IO again.
Uh-oh, and now they're going to go for the Regoose. Let's see if
Yeah.
they can finish off
Storm
Sand
Spirit's
King.
saying, "You want to play now? Let's
Yeah.
do it."
I've got a ball with me.
I've got a floating ball of energy.
So
Come at me.
let's see what Nature's Prophet can get up to. I mean, he's got. I love to see what the item they go for. I mean, I always go like goofy stuff. Like I always rush at sheep. Oh my goodness, Fancy in a world of pain. Gets a Sunstrike down, but no good. See the globalness of it, if that's a word. The globability.
Yeah, it is now.
Globality is
It's
so
the
great.
globetrosity.
Exact globetrosity, nice. Is that Storm Spirit can basically be wherever you need him to be.
Yeah.
Because he can ball there. You've got the relocate, and then you've got the TP from Nature's Prophet.
And if you're just seeing, he's getting really good ring control this game as well.
Yeah, and he's getting all of them, isn't he? Now he's got haste, and that could be a nice setup here on Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I think Shadow Demon needs to watch his
Yeah,
back.
he does need to watch his back. The thing is now I don't think they can relocate, but watch this. What's this? He goes in. If he runs for it, he disrupts himself. He disrupts himself, misses the AAL. They might actually get it. No.
Ooh.
Oh, just balls out of the Sand King
That was a
stand.
nice rotation there, though, from Sigma.
That was. They were on point. Thing is, you've got to be against a team that's global ganking like that. You know, you've got to be ready to
You've got to have the TP
be
scrolls
there in
ready.
a second. And now they're going to get Shadow Demon. Oh dear. Uh-oh, they might get a Darkseer as well. There might be a Desert. Wait, she's looking for the Shackle. No, no good.
Doesn't
The Wisp
latch.
just got out of the way. I thought it might latch to one of the...
Oh, and off they
Oh,
go.
the relocate. God, Darkseer's like, thank God for 10 seconds.
He was literally standing there going,
Yeah.
"Come on!"
Tony
They're not
could have...
that far away.
I think he could have left Tiny then. Maybe. He could have got the Darkseer, but he might have died to the Windrunner. He might have died to the Windrunner. It's like, forget it.
This
We're
Tiny's
winning.
looking pretty good at the moment. You know, he's third on the net worth at the moment.
Yeah.
He's pretty wants to stay on that momentum.
He's gonna get it. He's almost got his drums, and then I wonder if he'll get an Ags. I like to get Ags on Tiny, but he might just go for something else. He might just go for attack speed or something. But you want to get that Ags on him because then you've got a tree. If somebody said to you, "Would you like to have a massive tree to wave around?" You'd say, "Hell yeah."
Well, yeah, if I had Tiny's
Oh wait, they're going
composition.
top again. Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
Sand King, nice stun.
Yeah, very nice. That
Might
was
just
big.
turn that around. There's a Sunstrike as well.
Did it catch?
Oh, there's the vacuum. Vacuum's 3. Storm Spirit managed the ball away. The Iron Shell's doing a lot of work. There's a disruption. I don't think they wanted that, but now they might have a Sand King stun. Around the back door, managed to get Tiny. Storm Spirit is going to follow up, though. Managed to take out the Sand King. Funzy has managed to TP up there. What can Wisp do? He's got 130 health. Storm Spirit is chasing hard. He's going to finish off the Shadow Demon. Oh, who's TP'd in? Nature's Prophet. One more auto attack. Funzy might just get a kill on Storm Spirit. One more auto attack. No. What's he on? 82 health. Are you serious?
Yeah, the IO there, though.
Funzy trapped in the trees and he will drop as well. 17.
This Nature's Prophet's on a rampage. They're just ignoring him. He's just tapping out damage slowly but surely.
Clicks. She wants this Wisp so
I
bad.
bet this Nature's kills this win range. I bet the
Oh my goodness, Resolution is unstoppable. That fight went on for like 5 minutes. Holy cow. And that is now 18-5. They got the AA. Wisp survived or nothing. Storm Spirit survived or nothing. I think they managed to get Tiny. But like you said, and now Nature's Prophet is like, cool, I'll get this tower as well.
Yeah, you guys just fight. I'm just going to keep hitting you.
Yeah, he's getting a mech. He's getting a mech. Yeah, this is looking like Empire's game here in game 1 of the Gfinity Dota 2 League. This is the first game in the whole thing. They haven't done this before, have they?
This is like a massive step for Gfinity. That sort of seeing how the Dota 2 folks rock and roll.
Absolutely, I'm delighted because they literally it's like 2 miles from my house. It's not 2 miles from your house, though, Joe, is it? It's like a million miles from your house. Work.
Well, when you're in Essex, you never hear anything nice.
Whoa, Essex slammed. You heard it
Sand
here.
King there going down there as well, though.
Shadow Demon dead. We missed Sand King getting killed. It's happening all over the map. Goodness me. What do you think, Joe, honestly, if you were Sigma now, would you look at this game and think, we've got this, man? Like, we can still get in this? Because look, what's their late game?
They don't have a late game. That is the massive issue of their game. They wanted, they want for an early push throughout the Dark Seer. You got Wind Ranger as well. Invoker needed to get big, and the net worth you're looking at as well.
Just another kill. Everything. Are you kidding me? There's Sunstrike on the back. Almost catches Wisp, but no. Not enough. There's Forge Spirit's chasing hard as well. Windrunner's playing Bracer Gaming. She's got 2 braces. That is when you know you're in trouble, I think. Once you have to start stacking braces just to stay alive.
Exactly. No, you know when you're in trouble is when IO has a higher net worth than your Invoker.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah. Nice.
And he's played a good Invoker this game. Props to him. He's done really well. He's got some nice Sunstrikes off. But I think this game's really heavily, going for Empire.
I think it is. Here, you make some notes, Joe, because I've got to use my hand to move the thing around. The 10-minute fight, I'd like to see that again later. The one that went on for ages, that would be interesting. Also, I like this is basically, I think this could be GG here if they get another tower here. There it is. GG at 14 and a half minutes in. Holy cow! That was a stomp. Empire just had that from the start. All their ganks worked. All their lanes were won. Nobody could get any farm. It was absolutely brutal.
Sigma felt the Globetrosity.
Oh yes, they did. The Globetrosity was felt that day. Poor old Sigma. Goodness me. I watched them the other day, and they looked. I can't remember who they were playing against actually. It was qualifying for the Dream League. I cast it with Shane and James, and they made it, which was big for them. But they lost the game to a team that were, I think, a fairly new kind of. I don't want to say amateur team, but they're fairly new to the pro circuit, and they didn't look great in the first game, and then they won the next 2 fairly comfortably. Empire, a different gravy altogether.
Yeah.
And the Fountain Farm in the AFK disconnected dudes. It should be exploding any minute.
So I was going to say, come on, Ancient, blow up.
Sand King is just auto-attacking because it's just bots. Wait a minute, what? They've all disconnected. Sand King's just auto-attacking. If you go close enough to them, they'll auto-attack. The Wisp is playing with fire here. So we are just waiting for this game to, for the Ancient to decide to blow up. I'm kind of interested that it hasn't, because normally it would. The GG normally results in about 20 seconds later this thing exploding. It has not done so. What do you think's going on there, Joe?
Well, that's an interesting question.
You've got no idea.
I have no idea. I don't like you just palming that massive game glitch onto me there.
I don't know, so I want to see if you have something to say. I think if all the players see the game will end, and it won't be recorded as like a stats game anyway. So I think Empire Mag is just farming up some kills for his Dota buff profile.
Wow.
And there's a Sanjin Yasha completely unnecessarily finished on Tony. Net worth on Nature's Prophet was the highest. He's got a neck book. They're just going to have to take. They're going to actually have to kill the Ancient because the game isn't going to let them. That's so weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Volvo.
Yeah, we've got some interesting bits on the camera on the way for you guys, so we're going to take advantage of our replayability.
Yeah, we're gonna
Have a
queue
look
up
at-
some replays.
yeah.
I think there's two I'd like to see. I'd
I've
like
got the note down here. You've got 10 minutes.
the first blood that we completely missed. We could check up on that.
Yep.
There was a big fight around 10 minutes, and then but he was killed. The nature prophet died. He died to the radiant. He went too deep. He died
That's
to
a
the
big kill
tower.
there for Sigma.
And there you go.
Quickly
So-
rejoin.
Yeah, rejoin. Yeah, fake GG. Okay, and there you go. There is the game over. Empire take the first game. Sigma losing, so the league structure will look. I guess we'll have graphics for tables and stuff at some point. At the moment, I can tell you what will happen is Sigma will be bottom and Empire will be top.
Yeah, that is definitely right.
Yep.
You are 100%
GG
on there.
Vansky.
So
Shout out
strong.
to Durka, who's watching on DOTA TV.
Yeah, hello to Durka.
Okay, whoops. A little bit of swearing. Okay, anyway. So in terms of replays, we will get those queued up for you soon.
Yeah.
But I guess we could go to a short break while we catch our breath. That was game 1.
Mhm.
Join us for game 2, which will
Which
be
is-
back in any minute. Game 2, Joe, is Rock's Kiss against Sigma. Be back here.
That's going to be big.